Welcome, YouTube fans and friends, to War on the Sea. I am your humble and gracious host, Bank60s, humble and gracious as ever, as we embark on a new World War II operational combat simulation, the Pacific Campaign between the Japanese and the Allies. Right away, a reminder that if you like this content, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I love it if you do that. The YouTube gods love it too. And hit that bell notification to find out when I drop new vids. I'm going to jump into a campaign game right off the bat. I've got a little experience playing this one. We're going to be the Japanese in this playthrough. An extended look at the Guadalcanal campaign from the Japanese perspective. Here we go. Since 1937, Japan and China have been engaged in the protracted conflict of the Second Sino-Japanese War. America, along with other Western nations, including Britain and Australia, embargo the sale of oil, steel, and iron ore to Japan in an attempt to stem further expansionism. Japan plans the occupation of the Dutch East Indies and Malaya as alternate sources of natural resources, and on December 7, 1941, launches a multi-pronged offensive throughout the Pacific. The goal? To quickly secure Japanese interests, set up a defensive perimeter, and then negotiate peace with America from the position of strength. 7 December 1941, as part of the numerous offensives launched, aircraft from 6 Japanese fleet carriers attack Pearl Harbor and cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The surprise attack finally draws America into World War II. 4th through 8th May 1942. In order to expand the southern perimeter of the empire, Japan undertakes Operation Mo, the invasion of Port Moresby in New Guinea, as well as Tulagi in the Solomon Islands. The ensuing naval battle, the first carried out by carrier aircraft only, ultimately turns back the Port Moresby invasion. A light carrier, a destroyer, and several other smaller vessels are lost by the Japanese. Allied forces suffer significant losses with the sinking of the fleet carrier Lexington, a destroyer, and an oiler. Yorktown, the other U.S. fleet carrier participating, is damaged and hastily returns to Hawaii for repairs. 4th through 7th June 1942, Japan turns its attention to the U.S. base at Midway in a plan to lure the Americans into a decisive naval battle. The massive strike force contains 4 Japanese fleet carriers, along with numerous battleships and cruisers, enough to overpower any opposition. Yet, Allied codebreakers have discerned the plan, sending 3 fleet carriers to lie in wait for the approaching enemy. In a stunning victory for the Allies, all 4 Japanese fleet carriers, Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, and Hiryu, are sunk, along with the heavy cruiser Mikuma, for the loss of the fleet carrier Yorktown and the destroyer Hammond. 7th August 1942. The primary objective of Operation Mo, the invasion of Port Moresby, was turned away at the Battle of the Coral Sea. Yet, the other part of the operation was still undertaken in May, where troops successfully occupied the islands of Tulagi and Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands. With the loss of 4 fleet carriers last month, it is imperative that Japan establishes a large airfield on Guadalcanal in the southern Solomon Islands. Once built, this airfield will support further expansion in the South Pacific, as well as provide a strong defense for the empire's southern perimeter. Construction of the airfield is about to begin, which will no doubt draw the attention of Allied forces in the region. The battle for Guadalcanal is about to commence. Right into it. Operation SN. Guadalcanal. August 7th, 1942. A small landing force of our troops have already occupied Guadalcanal and the Florida Islands. Preparations should be made immediately to begin construction of a large airfield on Guadalcanal. Once finished, long-range bombers will be free to attack Allied supply lines between America and Australia and provide air cover for the Imperial Japanese Navy to operate further south. Your orders are to build a major airfield on Guadalcanal and clear the neighboring islands of any hostile forces. You must build a rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, no easy task. Maintain control of Guadalcanal, Florida Islands, and Malaysia, or Malaita, I think is how you pronounce that. And bam, here we are. We start off paused with the opportunity to review what it is that we want to add to the map right away. You can see here in the lower left corner that we have 200 command points to work with. But already here we have an encounter. 2 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, they say. Looks like we have this enemy task force off our left side. There they are. What is it we have here? I see 2 destroyers there in the back. Look to be 2 heavy cruisers in the... Look to be 2 heavy cruisers in the front. Maybe 3. Is that 4 heavy cruisers? 4 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers? In heavy seas? Boy, I don't know. We could go toe-to-toe with these guys with our surface fleet that's coming down with those merchant ships. Maybe we'll have a battle to start a surface fleet battle to start things off here. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, pilot. In there freaking out just a little bit. Oh my God, they saw us. Okay, we better turn tail and head back. Radio it into base. Let's get out of here. Throttle up. Head on. I'll tell you, there's really not a lot we can do about that. Not right now. All we have are zeros. We do have some vowels, but only 4 of them out of here, and frankly, that's out of their range. All of our naval forces are still up around Rabaul, as we are barely an hour into the operation, into what could become a months and months long campaign. Okay, here we are on the morning of August the 8th. And I am going to add new patrols. And this time I'm going to do vowels. 3 of them. All right, Task Force 3 is going to unload all cargo. Done. And then, in the meantime, now that I have 200 engineering, 200 fuel, I just need another 1,000 or so supplies, which I'll bring down on the next run, and I'll be able to upgrade this port like I wanted to. I did not bring down enough supplies this last run. We certainly will this time. Probably bring supplies and troops. Okay. Here we have another encounter. Let's check it out. Anyway. Ooh, what do we have? That looks to me like 3 destroyers on their own. Is what that looks to me like. I'm just going to have my guy kind of fly in circles down here. And now they're just kind of, yeah, they're slowly moving south and into the area where I would like to take up a position with I-17 here. I haven't made my decision yet, frankly, whether or not to attack. These are 3 destroyers, fairly well equipped, strong, ASW equipped weapons platforms that could become a real problem for us here. I-17 may be well advised, frankly, to come off and away around here. Okay, here's our other task force over here. Let's take a look. Another Jake has found them. Yep, that's them. We spotted them with a 0 yesterday, about 24 hours ago. Looks like they headed up to Malatya, or whatever the hell you say there, Malaysia, and dropped off some supplies and troops. I mean, they didn't drop off much because these are all warships. And disengage. We know what they are. We know they're headed back south now, most likely headed back to Port Moresby. Or, I mean, New Hebrides. That's going to mess me up all campaign long. We do have I-15 approaching, but it's not going to have the speed it needs to catch up. It's only going between 16 and 20 kilometers an hour. That task force of the enemy is going quite a bit faster than that, so there's just not going to be a whole lot we can do right now. Shit. Okay. Looks like they dispatched some Wildcats to take care of my recon aircraft. Hit the deck, speed up. I don't see my bad guy Wildcat yet. Bad guy fighter hasn't come up yet. A lot of the time I just like flying the plane. I like flying the plane and just watching it go. Of course, folks in the comments can probably yell at me right now since I'm not going in a straight beeline out of here. We may be able to get away with our skin of our teeth right here. I think we got enough time. We'll go ahead and come up. And for now, we're going to RTB. Crank up the speed, get the hell out. For now, we know there's an enemy task force down here. Okay, I'm going to adjust I-17's course like I talked about. I'm going to bring him right down in here. Right about there. And then the other thing that we'll want to do when daylight breaks again here is I like to just have a patrol of Bettys up. Not even a patrol. A strike force of Bettys that are just coming down and going back. Coming down and going back. And then maybe... And they're armed with torpedoes mostly. And maybe we get lucky. Okay, so we are just moving right along here. And I would say it'd be good to get... All right, we got bad weather to help us here. Not so much here. Middle of the night. All right, scope up. Here they are. All right, so there's a heavy right there. Two heavies. That's either a heavy or a light. This looks like that battle group that we spotted with our airplane a little earlier. So that, I think, is it. So we'll go with that. An Atlanta class light cruiser. Let's get back over to this guy at 2,400 yards. I still only got a 43% solution. I'll need to get in closer to get a chance at these guys. It's real dark out. I think that's hurting us. I suspect the best we're going to be able to do, the best we can hope for, considering the low percentage of our solution, is to fire a spread at this ship here and hope that we can just tag a bunch of the ships that are coming after it. We're going to fire a 6-torp spread. I'm going to go 4 degrees right at it. We're at a 43% solution. Fine. Fire. We're going to go ahead and send them, and then we're going to turn tail. The good thing is that we're going to have... I don't think they're going to be able to see these things coming. Third ship in line is going to get it. Right here. Let's see. 1. Oh God, we're gonna have like 2 or 3 hitter, I think. Bam! There's one. Dud. 2. 3. Bad day for her. 4. She's going down. 5. Oh my Lord. Ain't nothing anybody on board that ship right there is going to be able to do about this. Oh my goodness. Just a burning hulk. Wow. Wow. Scope down. We got 2 destroyer friends right here. Right here. And right there. They're going to come out after us. They've got their sonar on now. Ah, right. There's our sunken target right here. Passing right off to our left. Up that way. What I'm thinking of here is to really get risky. This would be betting on the destroyers passing to our aft by quite a ways. Surfacing the sub. Trying to make up some ground to catch these guys and see if I can't get another torpedo shot in. Surface the sub kind of far away from everybody. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. All right. Okay, so they're going to be working on taking some shots at me here. But we're going to try to pick up some ground. Hopefully we didn't get hit right there. We did. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Dive. We got to go back down, fellas. Fix it. Fix it. We got hit on the bow that time. We got flooding. We're going down. Can we stop the bleeding here at 110? Is that possible? As a matter of fact, we need to change the priority here right now. All right, we knew that was risky. Now we need to fix this and get the hell out of here. Shit. Why did this stop? This stopped for some reason. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to E-blow. That worked. Yeah, fuck. That'll be that. We're able to go. We're able to go. We're just heavy in the bow. Oh man, this is gonna be not so good as far as a getaway here. They're gonna catch us for sure. Let's fire it well. We'll fire back at least. fire back. Come on, mate. Make a stand of it. Make yourselves proud. This is the way to die. With the enemy coming for you. Get the engines fixed. Oof! Oh, we're done. We're donezo. Oh! Ouch. And that is that. I-15 sinking. Well, we do still gain 2 command points because of the Atlanta being sunk. And as a matter of fact, I've got a feeling like those guys are on their way to try to bombard here. It'll be good to try to interrupt that. All right, where are they? All right, they're down off to the starboard. Where the hell are they? There they are. There they are. Still got those 2 heavies left. And they're in line ahead. We'll be sending the Bettys after the 2 heavies for sure. 4 on each. No doubt. And here we go. Zeros. Go ahead, take out this destroyer back here, strafe his ass. We're gonna spiral down into our attack position here. And I like this angle of attack that we're taking. And then maybe our Zeros, when they come in for their strafing run, maybe they can take some attention away from these Bettys. We'll have to hope for the best. They're already taking some pot shots at us. All right, here we go. Making the turn into our run here. Everybody's made it. Looking good. Ho! What do we have there? Oh shit. Okay. That's an enemy bad guy. I don't know what that is. Here we go. Looks like we got guys going after them right here. That's their... What is that? Their PBY? Bam. Well, damn it. We just lost 2, lost 3, lost 4. Shit. Holy shit. Please get some torpedoes away this time. Nope. No. 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Torpedo away. Oh my God. We lost everybody. Jeez. But we'll get a torpedo hit right here. Or not. Shit! It just went right under it. Oh my God. Well. Huh. That did not go well. We'll at least take out her escort aircraft. Or her recon aircraft. Son of a bitch. Well, That did not work well. Not at all. Wow, what a terrible aborted, just terrible attack. That was about as disastrous as could be. About as disastrous as could be. Truly. So, there you have one destroyer that took some minor damage as a result of a strafing attack from one of our Zeros that didn't go attack the enemy Kingfisher or whatever. But the rest is a disaster. All 8 Bettys and a Zero gone. The Zero that went strafing gone. Okay. Now they are headed toward me, it looks like. So the other thing that I would say about this is that I think we could get away with splitting our merchant ships off and sending them on to Guadalcanal, and then maybe duking it out with these ships here in a surface battle, seeing who comes away the winner. We may just be able to do it. Here we go. Okay, very good. 16,000 range. What are our torpedoes at? 21,000 yards? Awesome. Perfect. We got an 8% solution on our torpedoes right now. That's because we're coming right at them. So what we need to do right off the bat is come this way. And we're going to bring speed all the way up. She's going to start getting hit first, for sure. And then once we start getting into a decent line here, bam, bam. Once we get into a decent firing position here, we're going to launch torpedo, just a whole bunch of torpedoes at these guys, like the Japanese do. Already. For this heavy cruiser, we've got 4 on each side. We'll be launching our starboard side. We're going to launch 2 of them. 16,000 yards. We're already inside that. We'll be launching them here at the first target. I think I'll actually launch all 4. And we'll go ahead and do them at about a 3 degree. Good. Fire. Okay, we got fires. Maybe taking some HE rounds here. The Aoba. Same thing. Torpedoes. 4, 3 degrees, 56, fine, fire. This guy, torpedoes. You, break. Break. These guys, Furitaka's repair crews need to be hustling, baby. Hustling. Need to get fires out. And they need to be going as fast as they can go. We need to break this. And we need to head everybody out of here. This thing is done with. We're getting some hits, it looks like, on this guy out here. So there's that. He's on fire. Looks like he's listing too. We're getting some shots in. It's just they're getting better ones. God, we're only going 8 knots right here. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, we are in trouble. It's the Aoba. Best I can hope for is that we can trade damage and destruction with these torpedoes right here. 2 shots. Kabam! Kabam! Couple of lucky torpedo shots. Beautiful. That's kind of all we need. All right, we need to lay smoke. Faux show. Same here. Lay smoke. That was one thing we could have been doing earlier. Lay smoke. As if we're not laying enough smoke damaged already. I'll tell you what this does mean. The trip to Guadalcanal with everybody is gonna have to be put off. And frankly, I got a feeling like this light cruiser here, we're gonna lose. And really, so these are their 2 heavy ships. If you're looking in the bottom right corner, their 2 heavy ships are here, and they're coming after me with their light and their 2 destroyers remaining. The Isuzu is back here taking all the punishment. She doesn't have any torps left. And we aren't going to be able to get away, so we may as well just come around and bring all our guns to bear. The battle continues with some rather gamey activity right here on my part, you could say. You could accuse me of it. Diverting some of the fire from my ships. Bringing out the lifeboats now. This guy's a goner. Bam, bam, bam. Well, they've been able to put out the fires and get some secondary guns back in action. But flooding here is serious. And it looks like this other heavy still on fire, but they're underway without too much difficulty. The best thing you can take away from this is that we're forcing them to use up all their ammo. You know, any and all of the ammo that they would use to bombard with. A lot of the ammo that they would use to bombard with, we're forcing them to use that. That's good, at least. Well, it looks like we're going to miss for sure with our torpedoes here. And there it is, confirmed. The Susu sinking. Down she goes. God dang. Okay, we got all of our main guns back in action now. Bam. So for at least a little while, Furitaka is going to be able to fire and reach out and touch their light cruiser Atlanta while they're not able to. At least I believe that's true. And we're just going to let these guns blaze away at their light cruiser and those two destroyers. We still got a lot of AP ammo left. A ton of it. I'm going to have these two destroyers get out of here. And the Furitaka is going to come around along with my Sendai, which is also going to stop laying smoke. And we're going to hammer away at the Atlanta for a little while. Yeah, okay. They're going to start moving away from us now, looks like. I don't see any of my shots coming in, by the way. Looks like we lost another destroyer. Yeah. We lost another destroyer behind us here. So, that's 3 ships lost for us to none for them. This is a defeat in all senses of the word. Not a good showing for the Japs. Not a good showing for us. God damn it. Well, the initial engagements here down near Guadalcanal definitely have not gone our way. We're not going to have a whole lot left to purchase with. We're going to have some thinking to do about how we're going to maybe reorient our task forces. Our 2 merchant ships nearby are in danger since we split them off by themselves. This is rough, guys. This is not good. Hello, buddies. Sorry about that. That did not go so well. I hope we do better on the next one. Keep taking your test shots, I guess. Because you're going to need it. You guys did not do so good on this one. Goodness gracious. I wish you guys could shoot better. Seriously, you're freaking terrible. I would appreciate it if you could find some room for me in the mess where there is liquor. Thank you. This day sucked. You guys can't shoot straight either, you know that? Not even with your torpedoes. Well, they've got heavy flooding and heavy damage to one of their ships. I lost the Aoba heavy cruiser, 9,000 tons, done. 2 destroyers, done. I'm sorry. A light cruiser and a destroyer also done. Damage to everybody else is now all the way down to none, which is fine. But that's a loss, and we didn't gain any command points for it. And I think that's going to do it for our first video, folks. Man, wow. Wow, what a game. And as you well know, at just 8:50 in the morning on the 9th of August, we're what, barely 2 days in? That's the first couple of days of action here in the Battle of Guadalcanal that will be long and hard in this great game, War on the Sea. Once again, folks, if you like the content, please give it that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more alternate history gaming, and hit that bell notification to find out when I drop the next big vid, of which there will be plenty. Thank you so much for joining in on this one, folks. I'm Bank60s. I'll see you on the next one.